Yesterday, we teased this announcement, this idea that we had, just to have a little fun. Everybody does an SEC preview, but who puts a little panache to it? That's going to be us today. So, Richard, you're going to be the judge here, because what Michael and I have done is we have 16 teams. We have 16 Led Zeppelin songs. We will explain our thought process, and you will tell us who you like better. You're going to be the judge here because you didn't have any time to prepare, and we didn't know you were on the show today.
That's on me.
So
he did.
I didn't.
I thought he was going to be with us at the remote tomorrow. That's on me.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine. So I thought what we would do, Borky, is...
I'll try to come by and say hello.
Yeah, by all means.
Alphabetical order?
Let's go alphabetical, but let's save Mississippi State and Ole Miss for the end.
All right,
so
deal.
We do Vanderbilt, and then we do State and Ole Miss. All right? I'll let you go first. Who do you have? What is your Led Zeppelin SEC preview for Alabama?
What is and what should never be is my song choice for Alabama. And here's why.
Right.
So, good song, right? I really like that song, but it's the contents of the song, what it's about. It's actually about being married and wanting to be with somebody else. Robert Plant, in this case, his wife's younger sister.
No.
Rock stars. That's just, that's how they are. Alabama going to be pretty good this year. They're going to win some games, and they're going to wish that they still were with Nick Saban.
I love it. We're off to a good start. Mine is the song.
Do I judge now?
Well, I got to say mine.
Oh.
Mine is the song
Alabama. Okay.
that just played. Achilles' Last Stand. This is the last year we look at Alabama as, they'll be great. They're always going to be a title contender. This is the last year unless they make some sort of move. I'm just telling you, I don't buy into Kalen DeBoer there at Alabama. You never want to be the guy that follows the guy. And I think this is the last hurrah for Alabama as a true year in, year out. Always a playoff contender, sure. Title contender? After this year, I say no.
A little hot takey. I award 1 point to Michael Borky.
All right, very good. All right, for Arkansas, I'll
Your
go.
turn.
We'll alternate here. You just keep bringing this guy back, and things they never change. The song remains the same at Arkansas.
Ooh.
Sam Pittman, just keep bringing him back, and maybe this is the year we get back to winning. I don't see that happening. It's always the same. The song remains the same.
But really, it's beyond just Sam Pittman, right? It's everything post Bobby Petrino.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right, what do you got, Borky?
Similar sentiment, different song, 10 years gone. Because it feels like Arkansas has been just totally irrelevant in football for the last decade.
Yeah, that's a good choice. I
might have submitted the Battle of Forevermore there.
Ooh. Well, that's a good one.
Although I do think Arkansas is going to be a thorn in some people's side this year. Don't have the defensive personnel to win a whole lot of games, but that system and that quarterback's going to bug some people this year.
Yeah.
I award 1 point to Brian Haydad.
Yes.
Although I did toy with the idea of splitting that point in half. Both good submissions.
All right. What do you got for Auburn, Borky?
Nobody's fault but mine.
It's a good one.
Hey.
Not because Hugh Freeze is adverse to taking accountability, but he's got everything that he needs this year. If they do not perform at a high level, it is then on coaching. They have personnel. I mean, he got his multi-million-dollar quarterback that is now the savior. They've got an elite wide receiver room. They've portaled really well. They've got talent all over the defense. It is now up to Hugh Freeze to win big at Auburn this year. And if they don't, even the most diehard Auburn fan needs to wonder, we don't have the right guy, do we?
Yeah. I like that. I'm just making the assumption they don't have the right guy in my song. I'm assuming that it's all going to go bad. When the levee breaks is my choice for Auburn. What's going to happen if Freeze keeps on coaching? Levee gonna break. That's where I'm going with this. When the levee breaks is my Auburn song.
If Michael Borky had gone with an alternate title to the song called Anybody's Fault But Mine, he would have received a point. However, When the Levee Breaks is the winner. It is 2-1.
There we go. All right. Florida. That's a coach I don't have a lot of faith in. I think Napier is one of the coaches for sure at the end of the year that's going to get fired. In my time of dying.
For sure.
I went with In My Time of Dying. I just don't see it with Florida this year. I don't know about Lagway, if he's going to stay healthy or not. This program, once proud program, continues to fade away. So that's what I went with.
Mine, I didn't love my pick here, but Achilles' Last Stand, Billy Napier on a hot seat.
Yeah.
But Florida, so there are worse Led Zeppelin songs than that one, because that's a pretty darn good song. I really like it.
Great.
So Florida has a chance to be competitive this year. I mean, you're not looking at it like Kentucky, who's just in a bad way.
Yeah.
Florida has a chance to be good, but if they're not, see ya.
Yeah.
As long as DJ Lagway's Achilles doesn't make a last stand, then
There you go.
and fold.
Yes.
I am going to award the point to Michael Borky. We are tied 2-2. I am not as convinced about the demise of Florida and Billy Napier as Brian Haydad is.
All right. What do you got for Georgia?
Stairway to Heaven. Stairway to Heaven is, I mean, it's an elite song, right? It is you could argue it's their best. However, there's a reason they don't let you play it in music shops, because people are kind of sick of it.
I like where you're going with this. Yeah, I may just vote for you. I'll be honest with you.
So Georgia going to be elite again, but does that excite anybody? People are kind of sick of it. So their Stairway to Heaven.
So for me, when I think of Georgia, I think of smash mouth football. I think of, they're just going to lean on you. I went with Led Zeppelin, what I think is their heaviest song, Kashmir. That was my thought process. This is a Georgia team. I don't know how much Gunnar Stockton, I can rely on him in the passing game. I think Georgia gets back to its roots this year, and they're just running the football and playing defense. And so I went with what I think is the heaviest Led Zeppelin song, Kashmir. But I like Borky's better, I'll be honest with you.
If that is the case, and you look ahead on the schedule to that very difficult road trip for Ole Miss, that very difficult 2-week road trip swing for Ole Miss, do you like Ole Miss's chances more or less than you would have otherwise?
I mean, it's more about Ole Miss and what I think of them than I think of Georgia in that situation.
Borky gets the point.
All right. I agree. He should have gotten the point.
3-2, Michael Borky in the lead.
All right.
Kentucky.
This is me. I went with Over the Hills and Far Away because it's just kind of where Kentucky is, right? Nobody thinks about them. Nobody cares about them. When is it basketball season in Kentucky? Yeah, that's what I went with. So, it could have been Over the Holler and Far Away in Kentucky, but that's what we went with.
My rationale's similar. Carousel Umbra.
Ah, goodness. You went deep.
Went deep cut because the song sucks and nobody cares. Kentucky's going to suck and nobody cares.
There you go.
It's hard to believe that 4 talented musicians like them could create a song so bad.
That's not great, yeah.
I was trying to figure out if we could take the lyrics of Haydad's submission and somehow overlay it with the music of My Old Kentucky Home and have it like sing-songy before kickoff when they stand and sing. I don't think that works. I'm going to award half a point each.
Okay,
there.
we'll take that.
Right.
We can do that.
Okay.
We got time for one more.
Yeah, go ahead. You got LSU.
Dazed and Confused.
That's a good choice for LSU.
And also, I was thinking, too,
For so long, it's not true.
Very good song. One of their classics. LSU, probably going to be a very good team.
Yeah.
But I think something weird's going to happen again. I don't know what it is about Brian Kelly. His teams are good, but there's always something weird that happens that prevents them from being great. Just like in Dazed and Confused, you can't listen to that song with the windows down when it gets to a certain part.
Yeah.
Because it just gets weird for about 30
Neck.
seconds. It's like Neck at
LSU version of Neck.
That's going to be them.
LSU over the last decade has been good times, bad times. I think this is a good time coming up. But that's what they've been over the last 10 years is good times and bad times. So that's where I went with this one.
Dazed and confused, Brian Kelly's emotion when he heard that his dad was more a fan of Lane Kiffin than of himself, perhaps. I like good times and bad times. I think that's a really good characterization of LSU riding the highs and lows. What was that big? Did something just happen?
You don't care.
Okay.
I'll tell you in the break.
Brian Haydad and Michael Borky, after 7 teams, are tied at 3.5 points. The score is 3.5 to 3.5.
Yes, we have each given. So that's 7 of the 16 teams. Is that 8? That's 7.
That's 7. Yeah, 3.5 and 3.5 is 7. By the way, Donald in Oxford says this is more scripted than WWE. It's going to come down to MSU and Ole Miss.
It might do that. But that being said,
not scripted.
Richard is judging our selections. We are giving you our thoughts on each team in the SEC via the greatest rock band of all time, Led Zeppelin. I believe I am first here from Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
I think Drinkwitz is a really good coach, but he's a bit of a dork, bit of a clown. I went with Fool in the Rain.
Nice. Oh, that's a good one. That's way better than mine. Mine's a little bit more sentimental. I went with the Rain song. Because
we're both in the rain, though.
We are. I think the Rain song, that might be my favorite of theirs, but it's not. Mm-hmm. Nobody will ever mention it as their best. They did it to troll John Lennon, basically. Because Lennon called out that, they can't write soft ballads like we can. And so Jimmy Page was like, oh, yes, I can. And they made a brilliant one.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it. It's very unassuming, but I think Missouri's going to be a lot better than people give them credit for this year. So they're pretty unassuming. They're not talked about very much, but they're going to be good this year.
I think just look at Richard's face. I think I'm winning this one.
I think you win this one.
Actually.
Oh!
I'm splitting a point again.
Ah!
So here's the thing.
4-4.
Haydad was the clear winner because, he made me laugh. He's like, good coach, kind of a dork. Okay. He's a clown.
But Borky's explanation was better.
And then Borky's explanation of why he went down that road was better, and so I'm going to award
4-4.
half a point each.
All right, we're skipping Mississippi State here, Borky. What do you have for Oklahoma?
The Lemon Song.
We're going to be on the same page, I think.
Although, don't look up what the Lemon Song's about. Okay?
No, don't do that.
No, this is not what I'm talking about
when
it comes to that.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't
do that.
I think that their quarterback, John Mateer, is going to be a lemon. Oklahoma was sold a bad car. They were sold a lemon. So that's why I picked the Lemon Song.
So the coach if you made me bet money that is going to get fired at the end of the season is Brent Venables. That's the one that above all others, I say he is going to lose his job. So I went with Gallows Pole.
That's a tough choice.
Hangman. I think he's out at the end of this, and I don't think his sister's going to ride many a mile to save him either.
I'm a prisoner of the moment, I admit.
Yeah,
but I've got Oklahoma in the opener.
Yeah,
and the belief in John Mateer is real.
Yeah,
and I'm not sure how I award points because I think I disagree with both of you.
All right, well.
I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I have that clip queued up, and I'm just waiting for the right opportunity to use it. This is a judge's dilemma, so I'm just going to award half a point each.
We're still tied.
All right.
4.5. All right.
South Carolina.
We skip Ole Miss. Yeah, you're right. Skip Ole Miss. Who do you have? What do you have for South Carolina? No, it's me, isn't it? It's me.
It's you.
This is a team that's been getting a lot of preseason respect.
Mm-hmm.
Been getting a lot of preseason hype. Been getting a whole lot of love this preseason.
You and I thinking the same.
So yeah, I went with a whole lot of love.
That's a really good
Lenora
one.
Sellers needs schooling.
I went with Thank You. The rare Led Zeppelin love song.
It is, yeah.
Because South Carolina has been getting so much off-season love, and everybody loves Lenora Sellers and all this stuff. But Thank You was written for Robert Plant's wife. And as you heard earlier, he wrote a song about trying to sleep with her sister. So you can imagine how that marriage ended, just like South Carolina's season is going to end.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
I was wondering if you were going to somehow get to they are overrated. You did. Michael Borky gets the point.
All right.
Wow.
5.5 to 4.5 here. All right.
Tennessee.
By the way, on the Any Given Saturday film on Netflix,
yeah,
man, Shane Beamer's likable.
Yeah, he's
He
a nice
really,
guy.
really is a likable guy.
Yeah, agreed. All right, what do we have for Tennessee, Michael?
Tangerine.
just couldn't resist.
Bit of low-hanging fruit
Couldn't
there.
resist.
Literally.
Also, Tangerine may be the best song on a bad album.
It's good. It's a good song. It's a really good song. I went with Going to California because that's where Nico is.
Gosh, that's so much better.
Their playoff chances may have gone to California this year. So that's where I went with Tennessee.
The point goes to Brian Haydad. Well played.
That's a good one.
Tied up again.
Texas.
I went A&M ahead of Texas, but I don't know how. Because, there's an A. Well, we'll do Texas, though. 2005 is their last national championship.
I think you missed the day of how alphabetical order works in class.
It may have been.
But okay. Sorry.
2005 is the last time they won a national title. That's a long time ago. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since they rock and rolled at Texas. Rock and roll is my Texas song. Been a long, lonely, lonely, lonely time.
Absolutely nailed it. I went with no quarter.
That's a good one.
Because I think Texas is going to win every game that they play and win the I'm bought in on Texas.
Okay.
I think they're going to run the league this year.
Okay. I like that.
Brian Haydad gets the point.
Yes. All right. Texas A&M.
6.5, 5.5.
That's right.
I need some creativity here.
Go.
I went with good times, bad times, because they're going to go 8-4
Fair.
again. And when you have an 8-4 season, there's going to be a couple of good wins in there, and there's going to be some bad mixed in as well. Good times, bad times, Texas A&M.
So we're on the same page, but this is a team that always makes its fans sad. I went with Heartbreaker.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Texas A&M, because at some point they're going to be 6-1, 7-1. You're like, this is it. We're finally about to do it. 8-4.
Yeah, they're going to lose to Arkansas and then go lose to Missouri as well.
Exactly. So yeah, heartbreaker for Texas A&M.
You both are wrong on this. The answer to this is Houses of the Holy. There is not a Led Zeppelin song specifically about a cult, but this is the closest thing to it. And that was the answer. And so I will be awarding myself a point for this.
That's a point. Thank you. That's a good one. We said if it wasn't a preview, if it was just about the program in general, we would have done that one for Auburn. But well.
Yeah.
All right, Vanderbilt. This is mine. This is where I put what is and what should not be. Vanderbilt being good should not be. All right. Vanderbilt being exciting and having the most popular player in college football, that should not be. I don't understand why it is. So that's why that song goes for Vanderbilt.
I picked The Ocean because it's not their best.
My favorite Led Zeppelin song.
See, it's a great song. I don't think it's their quote-unquote best song, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt's not going to be the best, but they're going to be fun. And
We've
Diego
got 4
Pavia is
already, and Now We're Steady is the 1970s version of Vandy We Turned.
Yeah.
What do you got, Richard?
I don't know. Who won that one? You guys tell me.
I think Haydad won that one.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, we'll give him the point.
All right.
So Haydad has 7.5 points.
And Borky has 6.
Borky has 5.5, and Richard has 1.
Oh,
and
that's
he's
right.
not even playing in the game.
All right. What do you have for Mississippi State?
Since I've Been Loving You.
Good choice.
Because that is a song. I'm sorry, State fans. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah.
That is a song about falling in love with someone, and she treats you terribly. And you can't figure out why, and you can't figure out why you can't leave her. You just keep coming back, and she never does anything for you, but you love her, and you don't know why.
Yeah. I like where you're at.
This is well done. Hey, Dad, it's a challenge for you now.
Well, for me, like when people ask me about State, I just kind of shrug my shoulders and say, hey, what can I do?
Yeah.
That's where I am with Mississippi State right now. I'm just, what can I do? I don't know. So that's my season preview of Mississippi State. People ask me, what do you think about State? What can I do?
And your Ole Miss?
Michael Borky gets the point there.
Oh, drama.
Down to the wire.
All right, here it is.
A 1-point lead for Brian Haydad.
My one for Ole Miss, this is what killed their season a year ago, and I wonder if something similar might
They
happen.
wrote a song about Kentucky?
I wrote a song called, I didn't write the song, I picked a song called Communication Breakdown.
Oh.
That was a problem for Ole Miss last year. What happened? We'll never know what happened between Kiffin and Bentley that, by and large, just ran that playoff team off its tracks. Does something similar happen this year to the Rebels? Can Kiffin put the best guys out there on the field? Let's hope there's not a, well, I don't, but y'all hope there's not a communication breakdown.
I think I lost on this one. I don't love this pick. I picked Kashmir in part because they use the beat to enter the field, and also solid song, good.
That's not Kashmir, though.
I know,
that
it's
Puff Daddy song.
It's that one, which we'll see if they use that.
Yeah.
But solid song, like stable. If you put it on, people are going to like it, but it's not anyone's favorite.
You got to give it to me, Richard. Come on.
I think that goes to Haydad.
Come on, Richard.
Michael Borky, you received no points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Brian Haydad is the winner.